Hey, what's happening? It's Bill Smith. Let's see. I thought we'd just go over some headlines to start. Then I want to talk about how to spot a Jew. All right. So today, FBI report finds no motive for the Vegas shooting. Found that interesting. There's also a bunch of stuff about Facebook spying on all phone activity. They're paying for it. And I heard they also shut down some ad service or something, ad monitoring service. Okay, so there's a couple things on here I do want to talk about. Number one, this insane person, this insane person right here, she's the new Barack Obama. So I'll just like make that real clear. That's the new Barack Obama. That's the challenger to Trump. She's gonna be Hope and Change version 2. That's who that is. She's an idiot. Okay, this caught my eye too. Alexander the Great was, quote, buried alive after disease paralyzed him for 6 days. First of all, I don't agree with that. But what I found interesting in this article is that Alexander the Great, who is a world-renowned figure, right? Everybody knows about him. Turns out he was a Macedonian ruler. See, he's not even Greek. And let's just look for Greek. Oh, there it is. He was born on the Greek state of Macedonia. That'd be like someone 3,000,000 or 3,000 years from now or something going. Uh, I don't know. So and so is from Nebraska. They're not American. Whatever. I'm just pointing it out. Like they're trying to strip out. Hollywood used to whitewash everything, and now they're ethnic something else washing everything white. So, who I don't get it. Is someone going to read this article and think that Alexander the Great was not a Greek ruler? They didn't rule Greece, at the peak of history, for that time? Whatever, you know? Everybody's stupid, I guess. No one will know. Okay, so this guy over here, Howard Schultz. I'm glad I get to do this because I just want to kind of glaze over some stuff. Howard Schultz, he is not getting the nod from the Democrats. The Democrats are going to throw their full weight behind the idiot, and Howard Schultz is still going to throw his hat in the ring. At least he's trying to fish around for this. I think he's probably going for a long play. I think he's just trying to get on the stage, and he thinks if he declares for president, he'll have an opportunity to do something else. Maybe smaller, but at least something else that he wants to do because he's a rich guy. See, I don't know this. Is Howard a Jew? He's a globalist, by the way. You know what that means. You know what globalist is secret keyword for. Oh, here, I love this stuff. There's a website. Oh, okay, whatever. I shouldn't laugh at that, I suppose. It just strikes me funny. Very sadly, verdict, sadly a Jew. So there you have it. From JewOrNotJew.com. The problem I have with Howard Schultz is that I used to live in Seattle and I used to watch the Sonics. I used to go to Sonics games, and this guy bought the team, made them suck on purpose, and then moved them and then sold them. He's a ruthless businessman. He doesn't. I mean, if you don't care about city pride after 30 or 40 years, whatever, man. Sadly, a Jew. All right, so that's Howard Schultz. It's kind of weird. It's like you can't, one level removed, that's as far as you get. This just drives me crazy. FBI final report finds no motive for the Vegas shooting. That just seems very odd to me. It seems just very odd that someone would have no motive, Not a hate crime. Nobody knows, no motive. Whatever. All right, moving on. What I want to talk about now is how to spot a Jew. I believe that this represents a great epoch moment in the world. I think that this represents a lot. This is a stamp on time because he triple bracketed himself. Like, this is the guy that's on like the Judiciary committee, I think. I'm pretty sure. Chair of the House Judiciary. Sorry about that. Jerrold Nadler. The best part about this is you don't have to. He makes no two qualms about it. He's like, I am a Jew. I am a proud Jew. And I don't blame him. But the fact that he triple bracketed himself says a lot to me. And it says a lot to me being who he is doing that. Okay, the triple bracket was started by three guys on a podcast. And I forgot what they call it. I just call it the triple, the triple bracket. Maybe we can, the triple something else. I don't know. It's just a triple, whatever it is, it's triple something. It's triple bad. That's what the label is. Triple bad. And he proudly endorses it. The thing is this guy is like a nationally elected, representative and as a chair of a very powerful committee of the House, the one to make investigations. And I'm pretty sure he's the one, quote unquote, driving the Mueller investigation now, or whatever they're doing. Why I think this is an epoch moment is because this triple label was invented by three guys on a podcast. I think they were like white nationalists or something. I had to go look this up. I didn't know where it came from. They just started triple bracketing. Oh, it was like a wah 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 sound. I should go look it up. You can go look it up. But it was like a sound, and they would play the sound every time they would say a guy's name on their show because they got so tired of like saying that everybody in the news and everybody writing about people in the news are all Jewish, and it's just so you just get it out of the way. So they had a sound effect. The sound effect became the triple bracket, and now this guy triple bracketed himself. So that's why I think this is an epoch moment, and I think that this is. Like, this should show people a lot. People aren't making any two qualms about it anymore. He's saying, yes, that's what I am. So, that means that the critical mass of three guys having a podcast and having a sound effect forced this guy to change his name on Twitter. And he is the chair of the House Judiciary Committee. And he's Jewish. That's the impact that social media has. All right, so now there's two things that could happen. Either the entire internet wakes up, people stop, letting certain people take a free pass on enforcing double standards and then forcing everybody else to live in some other alternate reality that they didn't grow up in, they didn't need to be born into. Just something that needs to stop. Or, we go farther down the road and, men are going to become women and then they're going to go back to men. And then women are going to become, I don't know, whatever it is that women do. They're already in stuff. I don't want to talk bad about the ladies. I'm just saying, like, that's where we're at. This guy triple bracketed himself. Okay? Well, you don't have to go look him up. He's telling you right now, I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew, and I'm going to go screw over the President of the United States of America. For no other reason other than I'm on the other team. Team Zionist. And that's what's weird to me. I don't know who to root for. I get lost in this sometimes. I think no one knows anybody's motivations. Half the time I'm worried about doing, making a mistake and ruining somebody. I don't want to have to live or speak in a way that's not legitimate and honest and true. Life's too short. I don't want to live with any regrets. I just don't think that people should group up against other people. And And like the parasite-host relationship in nature, it just doesn't seem fair to the host, if you know what I'm saying. So that's Representative Jerry Nadler. Okay, so on to the impacts on the world. Everybody knows that Bill Gates admitted that vaccines were used for human depopulation. Now, his point was that with better healthcare, people would have less children, in Africa. I doubt it, but that was his reasoning. Then he went and gave vaccines to women in Kenya that made them sterile. Oh, so they say the vaccine was also used in similar sterilization campaigns in Mexico in 1993, and in Nicaragua, and in the Philippines in 1994. The WHO attempted to bring it to Kenya earlier in 1990, but the effort was stopped by the Catholic Church back then. So, that's silly Bill Gates. Here is the current search terms for Bill Gates. As you can see, it's pretty popular stuff, Population control, TED Talk, depopulation, population control. And here is a picture of him lying. Or about to lie. So everybody also knows that HIV is a big problem in Africa. I don't know why that is, why it was. So I started kind of just paying attention to how this whole topic unfolds. So people might want to know that people on Grindr have HIV. A lot of it, enough to have a little status that you can check in the app. I did not know that, but that seems really weird because they have vendors like Aptimize and Localytics that are fed all that user data that includes those HIV statuses, their GPS data, phone numbers, and email addresses. I found that interesting. And of course, it's a company that serves the LGBTQ community. So I'm just saying, be careful out there, everybody. Alright, so here's my little collection. Let's go look at this. I wouldn't put it past Bill Gates, the ultra mastermind Bill Gates, to do this. So supposedly, this man is paid between $3 and $5 or pounds to have sex with girls when they hit puberty. And he's hired by the village elders. The elders to carry out, quote, sexual cleansing. It's a traditional routine, and the men are paid to carry out it. The men that are paid to carry it out are hyenas. This is horrible. Charities often say it's a death sentence for the girls, because the man that they chose to do it was an HIV-infected man. Not classified as rape, though. An HIV-infected man. In Africa. Picture of Bill Gates. Okay. So one last thing. I could never get over how the Muslim community is getting combined with the gay community. I never got it. So I started looking into this too. You might want to know this. There's an awful lot of gay imams. There's one, they're everywhere. This one's in France. This one's in Australia. This one's in Sweden. So, the pride is universal. You know what I'm saying? The pride is universal. This guy kind of gets a pass because he's an idiot. They're all idiots, but I just don't get it. I don't understand how this works. It seems like such a double standard. How could these two things exist? But they do. People are willing to look past anything. Look how happy he looks. Dayi Abdullah is helping gay Muslims reconcile their sexuality. Never would have thought, man. All right, that's it. Until next time, this is Bill Smith. Thanks for watching.